Hi, I'm Cody Nance, and I'm the producer of Nerd Central. So, me becoming the producer of Nerd Central was kind of like a situation where nobody else wanted to do it, and the guy kind of gave me no other choice, and he was like, hey, you want to produce? And I was like, I mean, if you teach me how? And then he never taught me how, and then I produced. Nerd Central is a lot more formal when I was originally on it. There was a lot more like, we will do this and we will do this. Your opinion is not valid. You will act like a professional reviewer and only submit objective claims. When I took over, I decided that was pretty boring. Let's make this more about people's personalities and what they love.
Okay, yeah, so we also used to do like this debate thing at the end. We don't do that anymore. Now we do a much more interactive thing this year with like games, and we all work together. I'm a lot more involved now, whereas before I would show up, film the news, and leave, and now I get to stick around and actually hang out with people and have fun and like learn things. Like I know how to do sound. Amazing.
Okay, so what would you say is your favorite part about producing Nerd Central?
Honestly, my crew. Every time we go film, we have like a big dance party beforehand, and when we're in class, we're just making jokes at everybody, and everybody thinks we're lunatics because we are, and it's perfect. I just feel really close with my crew, and I'm proud of all of them because I've never had to yell at any of them. I've only just seen good things from them, and I always say I'm one of the luckiest producers in KNWT because I hear the stories from the other ones, and they're not as lucky to have as good of a crew as I do.
Cody has really created an environment where like we can be ourselves and be weird and sing Bohemian Rhapsody together and film it and have a good time.
Do you have a favorite memory from the show?
Oh. So it's Valentine's Day, right? I was like, okay, it's Valentine's Day, we gotta do something real special. And I come up with, okay, we need a love advice hotline. So I put on a fake mustache that was cut out of a notebook with a Sharpie marker. And then I put on some glasses and said, "Why, hello, I am Mr. Dr. Love Guru Man Jones."
Cody was a completely different person than who he is today. He was much more awkward, if you can believe that, and he was a lot shyer. Like, he did not speak when I first met him, and it wasn't until we bonded over our first year at Nerd Central and being a part of a failure of a film club that we came together and became good friends.
I've learned to appreciate my abilities more than I have in the past. When I first got here, I was so far behind everybody else. It was simply just I was thrown in the deep end, and I eventually learned to swim, and I got good at a lot of things very quickly, and I'm so thankful to this department and my show and my crew for helping me with that self-confidence and problems that I had expressing myself and all of that.
Cody is much more relaxed and focuses a lot on like helping people learn. He's the type of guy who will step in and also help you. He's not just gonna sit back and watch.
Do you have any advice for people who want to join KNWT or people who want to produce?
If you think you're behind, you're not. We welcome everybody, and the fact that I'm where I am today simply proves that. And if we're like doing a production and they're like, okay, we need a camera person for basketball, raise your hand. Don't just like sit there and be like, oh, they probably won't want me because I'm not good enough to run the camera like this person over there does. We want you to do that because that's the only way you're gonna get good enough to run a camera like that person does.
Do you have any hopes for Nerd Central after graduating?
I hope they make it their own. I hope they don't try to copy me because that's what they feel like it's supposed to be. Like, I want them to change things if they want to change things. I'm Cody Nance, and I'm the producer of Nerd Central.